What's up guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to show you some of my fights from my first ever raid from actually both of my accounts, Nick and Spot. So we're going in with Nick here, and I actually forgot to record from like even the first fight with like 0 charges, but you're gonna see Iron Man is actually insane. Like after I bait a couple of his heavies and punish them or his specials, you're gonna see now I should get my 20 charge, which is 20 charges. There we go, the tactician charges. And he's just doing so much damage, and I don't even have armor breaks on the opponent. So I think if you want to go for a Vanguard, you should go Iron Man, because he's crazy good, man. He's ridiculous. Like look at that special too. And with the node as well here for each of our armor ups, we're getting like crit damage, crit chance, which is based on our armor. And this guy's armor is through the roof, man. Just wait to see when I stack 6 armor breaks. And look at this, we're just parrying, she just doesn't care. Like he doesn't take any damage at all because he's Iron Man. Look at that special one, that was like over 1 million. And then here it's maybe 2 million. And now look at my basics, 972,000. That's it, we hit the damage cap. We already hit the damage cap. This is a 7-star rank 2 Iron Man with suicides, and it took us a minute, bro. And then my teammate actually went in, took another 10%. So we're gonna start this fight, this is the free to play, we're gonna start this fight from 29%, and I believe we're gonna hit the cap just barely, like before the time runs out. So one of the coolest things about Pryde, which you're gonna see especially in the next fight, the Thanos fight, is that it doesn't matter if you are full HP or not. Like here I use like a revive and like a heal, but I don't even need the heal. Like Pryde just basically takes no damage if you play well. So now I'm gonna punish his special, and I think I need to punish one more heavy, and then I can get my 20 charges. There we go. There we go, 20 charges. So now we're hitting the damage. I really like that this Maestro is not immune to Incinerate, and boom. Another cool thing that Kitty can do, phase his SP1. Because this special one is actually devastating. If you take it, you're dead, because he's got the ISO corruption and stuff like that. He's basically like Act 4 Maestro, so he is kind of tough. We got that self-bleed healing us from Mr. Sinister Relic as well. And we're just gonna build up to max temperature. I think here I'm gonna pop a special one by after phasing his SP1. I'm not too sure though. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. 23 prowess. Massive special too, man. Like that was so much damage. And this is a rank 5 Kitty Pryde. She isn't ascended, but honestly, I'm not even using suicides. Like, can you imagine suicides Kitty? You would just be healing anyway from the phase, and yeah, just yeah, I think Kitty is like really strong, and you're gonna see that on the next fight for Thanos, because I think Thanos is probably the hardest boss, and we're gonna talk about why. So here I think I'm gonna go for a special 3, because the special 3 I did in my previous try that I didn't record. I did like a 2 million SP3, and I was like, yeah, that's pretty good damage, honestly. So I'm gonna go ahead and try that again. Here, he's gonna root me, there we go. So I think we started this fight with 29%. So we gotta get him to 19% to maximize our damage. So I popped that special 3, and I believe this does 1.8 million. Yeah, 1.8 million, almost 1.9. Just completely phases SP1 because that longer duration. He has 22% HP. Got our prowess. It's really nice, this node, basically this node that I'm getting. It's really nice for Kitty, so that you can, you know, start phasing earlier. Special 2 decks, there we go. And here I'm like, let's just throw the SP2, and he should die. Yep, there we go. So that's it, another 10% done with Kitty Pryde with 20 charges, and that was just rank 5, and we had like 20 seconds on the clock as well. And then one more attempt from this, from Iron Man against this Maestro from 19%. Spot gave us the, you know, the charges, and up next we have the main account. So here I was trying to bait a lot of his, you know, heavies. He was just throwing a lot of hits into my block, which wasn't fun. So I decided to bait the SP1. It is kind of sketchy, not gonna lie. And honestly, one thing I forgot to mention, Iron Man is, you know, he's got class disadvantage in this fight. Well, basically everyone has class disadvantage, sorry. So it's like, you'd be even crazier against Kang, you know. So we're just already hitting like 250k medium attacks. We still don't have a single armor break on the opponent. And those armor breaks are really potent, you're gonna see. So I believe we have to take him down to 9%. And he's already down to 14%, 13 now, 12 now, 11, 10, and then basically like one more hit is probably gonna... Yeah, 1 million. 1 million medium attack. Just like that, eh? And then after taking down this Thanos, we went for this chest, and I didn't get too lucky. I got like 14,000 from tier 6, which isn't like the best, but man, oh man, it's actually, for a raid, it's really strong. So I'm gonna go ahead and revive this guy. Now, you're gonna see here, Iron Man is gonna start with like 2, I believe, 2 of those charges. So we're barely ramped here. And Thanos, man, Thanos is by far the hardest boss in my opinion. So we got 7 charges, as you can see. Not 7, sorry. When we... Yeah, there we go. I think now if I do an intercept, they're gonna pop up. So let's see if it happens. Parry that. I think I'm gonna intercept now. Yeah. So we start with 2 basically. So we're barely ramped up, as you can see. And the hard thing about this guy is that he asks you to block sometimes. And he's building Pierce as the fight goes. And even with Iron Man, the damage hurts. Did you see that? 4,000 with the parry with 17 armor ups from Iron Man. Look at that. Dude, it's actually so scary. Because it's freaking Iron Man, bro. He's like the tankiest of them all. Gonna go ahead and pop just 1, and I messed it up. I messed it up here. That's fine though. He didn't do much because yeah, he just didn't attack us. So now he wants me to intercept, try and get all my charges. We got 8 now, refreshing. I don't think I can get more now. So now he asks me to deck. We got 25 armors. That's looking great. I did not mean to block there. I did not mean to block. I almost died. And here we're gonna go ahead and do a big combo. Huge combo. So we start this fight with 19%. Sorry, 99%. So now he wants me to dex. We're gonna do that. Gonna go ahead and throw another huge combo. We're almost creating every single time, so pretty great. So we need to take down another 4% from him. 3% now. Our damage still looking great, even with class disadvantage. His armor though is pretty great. It's helping him, and also he's got the sig ability where he reduces our base attack, I believe. So we need another 2%, and this was an attempt with Iron Man, barely around, only 2 charges. So I'm like, yeah, let's just pop the SP1. I'm gonna die anyway because it told me to block. So yeah, I just went in, and we did take 10%. We did not do the damage cap, but we did like 9.5% or something, and then we died from recoil. And then I'm gonna show you one more fight with Kitty Pryde. And she's got 6550 HP, 1650 HP. So we have 4%, and we're doing Thanos. Now, if you're thinking like I'm gonna die here, no, I'm not, because with Kitty, you can just phase and block. If you do that, you take no damage. So that's why I think Kitty is literally insane for Thanos. Just because if he tells you to intercept, hey, you're phasing. If you miss it, who cares? If he asks you to block, you just phase and then you block. Easy, right? And then, yeah, Dex is super easy with anyone. So I think Kitty is literally crazy for this fight. I think a 6 rank 5 Ascended with Suicides can easily deal 10% damage. Also, if you run Suicides, you're just gonna heal up, which is nice for you. But yeah, I just wanted to show you this. This is from free-to-play account. And we started from 89%. Let's see if we can take down 10%. I don't think we can, because this guy also has his armor, and like I said, his sick ability reduces our attack by quite a bit. Go ahead and do the block there. And here, I'm not too sure. I might actually go for a special 2. Let's see what I'm gonna do. Did the blocking again. Now we got 17 charges. They're going up. They're going up. Oh, and also I forgot to say that with Spot from the chest, I also got the same amount of tier 6 CC from a different class. And also my teammate got 1.5 of a tier 6 Cosmic, I believe, which is really strong, really good. He's got 4 pierce. Who cares? We can just block if we're phasing. Doesn't matter, right? I think here's where I'm gonna go for special 3, but I'm trying to intercept, as you can see. He just doesn't let me. He's got a weird animations, this guy. We hit it there. And now I'm running out of time. I gotta throw this SP3. We cannot get more charges. So I'm gonna bait this and then pop the special 3. There we go. By the way, I really like the music in here. I like that they changed it. It's kind of sick. So he's gonna go down from 84%. Is he gonna go 83? Let's find out. He does not. Yeah, this guy's armored and all that stuff. He's pretty tanky. So Kitty can't do much. Also, we didn't have max temperature there, so that's another reason why. Plus, we don't have 20 charges. We got 17. And we still got 30 seconds. We need to deal another 5%. It doesn't look like it. Maybe we can deal another 2%. Who knows? Getting some nice mediums. Kitty also like crits pretty often, which is really good. Gonna go ahead and pop a special 2, I believe, right here. Got the maximum prowess and gonna try and face some of you see 25 prowess. Good special 2. Boom. Those were nice. Those are nice crits, man. And we're about to die here. We did 7% HP with Kitty Pryde there. I'd say this is pretty good. Like, we barely did 10% against the Maestro with 20 charges. So with 17 to do like 8% against Thanos, which, you know, he reduces attack. He's got the armor and all that stuff. I think it's quite good. So that is like my first few fights for my first raid. I am gonna be making a part 2 of this. We're gonna be fighting the last bit of Thanos, also when we get to 20 charges. And then we also got Kang, and potentially we're gonna use our champions to fight that Ultron. Because I like the concept of this. I think this is really tough to coordinate with your alliance members. Like, you know, I think if they keep it like that, like the first 2 raids maybe are like kind of tough to coordinate. But then if you know that, you know, this person goes first, then after that person, the other goes, and then you just follow the same pattern. I think this is gonna be fine. And the rewards for this are awesome. Really good stuff. So yeah, man, I kind of enjoyed raids. I'm not gonna lie. It does take a bit of time, for sure. Maybe they would like to nerf the HP for each boss. But yeah, so far I fought Thanos and Maestro. I think Thanos is by far the hardest one. Maestro, I mean, you just gotta nail his SP1s. It's not easy sometimes, like you're gonna get hit. And also I believe even through the block, the ISO corruption goes. So that is kind of tough. Like if you struggle against Maestro's SP1, he might be the hardest one for you. But I think Thanos overall is the hardest one because of that block. So yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna be making a part 2 once we get there. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.